Hello everyone. In the previous video, we saw about desert and snowy region differences. Today, we are going to see about adaptation. To know about snowy region differences and desert region, watch our previous video. The link is given below in the bio. And like, share and subscribe our channel. So let's begin with the point adaptation. Adaptation is the gradual change that occur in the body parts and also in the behavior of organisms which help them to adjust to their surroundings. Such changes are called adaptations. Now let's see the adaptations in plants. Now we are going to observe a chart in which the name of plant, its habitat, type of root, its characteristics of leaves and characteristics of stem. So now we will see the chart. Look in the chart given in the image. There is a column of plant, habitat, type of root, characteristics of leaves, characteristic of stem. So the first plant that we are going to see is lotus. The habitat of lotus is aquatic. Type of root is fibrous. Characteristics of leaves are large and round with waxy layer. The characteristics of stem are hollow and flexible. The second plant that we are going to see is cactus. The habitat is desert. The type of root is deeply penetrating. Characteristics of leaves are they cannot see leaves. And characteristics of stems are thick, fleshy, green stem. Now the next plant that we are going to see is banyan. The habitat of this plant is land. Type of root is some in soil and some are aerial. This plant's leaves are very big and green. The characteristic of stem is hard and tall. So we saw about the adaptations in plant. Now we will particularly see the adaptations in the particular plant. Adaptations in aquatic plants we are going to see. Now first we should know what is meant by the word aquatic. In simple language, aquatic means organisms or living beings which survive only in water. The changes in the plant system so that they can survive into water. The stems of this type of plants are firmly rooted in the soil and are submerged. Submerged means something that is underwater. The aquatic plants may be entirely floating with floating roots while some submerged in the water. These aquatic plants have soft and flexible stems and petioles. The leaves and flowers float on water. Some plants have thin ribbon-shaped slender leaves. Now this adaptation has taken place so that the plants can withstand the current of water. There is a waxy coating present on the leaves and stem, and air spaces inside the stem and leaves are present. Now this adaptation is taken place so that it would be able to float on water. The examples of aquatic plants are free floating, that is duckweed, totally submerged, that is naiad, bottom rooted and floating, that is water lily, emergent and rooted, that is a quillwort, totally emergent, that are cattails, stream bank and wet areas, that are alders. So this was all about the adaptation in aquatic plants. Now let's see the adaptation in desert plants. Now first we need to know what is a desert. A desert is a barren area of landscape where little precipitation occurs and consequently living conditions are hostile for plants and animal life. We will move towards what are the adaptations in desert plant. As you can see in the image, they are either leafless or leaves are small needle-like. Some leaves seem to be modified into thorns. Now this modification is due to the desert region as it can conserve water and they lose very little water by evaporation. The stems are fleshy as water and food is stored in them. You can see the garden aloe vera. The stems are green as the modified stems perform photosynthesis, but thorn-like leaves do not perform photosynthesis. The roots of these desert plants are deeply penetrating as they search water in the deep soil, and a thick layer of a waxy substance is present on the stem. The examples of desert plants are cactus. To know about the snowy region plants, watch our previous video. The Living World, Adaptations and Classification. The link is given in the description. Now let's begin the adaptations in snowy region plants. What is meant by snowy region plants? The plants which grow in the snowy region and can survive in the lower temperatures. They are called as the snowy region plants. They are the coniferous trees, where coniferous means evergreen trees and shrubs having usually needle-shaped or scale-like leaves. The plants which generally are present in the snowy regions are deodar and pine. These trees are conical in shape with sloping branches. Due to heavy snowfall and extreme cold weather, such adaptations are seen. Conical shape prevents the accumulation of snow on the tree. Thick bark helps the tree to withstand the cold. So in this video, we learnt about the adaptations in plants, adaptation in aquatic plants, adaptations in desert plants, adaptations in plants of snowy region. In the next video, we will see the adaptations in forest region plants, grassland plants. So do watch our next video to know more about the lesson, The Living World, Adaptations and Classifications. Press the bell icon to get the notification of our new video. Please like, share and subscribe our video. Thank you everyone.